Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 109 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. I'm just logging in, checking out. Notice my nuclear reactor isn't running. Well, it's not running now. It'll run in a second. Probably. There it goes, it's running. Up, now it's done. Stopped. Off. What's happening? Well, remember how we set it up so that when our MFSU is full, it stops running the reactor? It's exactly what's happening. It's filling up and it's turning off the reactor, and, toggling it, turning it on off, letting it run for a few seconds, fill back up, because what's happening is the energy in the MFSU is draining into our system upstairs and keeping this thing up and running. So overall, we're doing a pretty good job. At some point soon, I might want to automate the nuclear reactor so that when the uranium cells die off, because what's going to happen is these will eventually break down and die off, we'll want to go ahead and replace those with some new uranium cells that we can auto-craft, so it should be really easy to set it up so that we can convert and create some cool stuff. Also, let's see. Hey, there's a person here. Hey, what's going on? Oh, Kixer.
Hey, Direwolf.
What's going on, dude?
I'm visiting you.
Yeah. So for those of you who weren't following along on the Twitter a couple weeks ago, Kixer is the winner of the Able Gamers charity event that we did, and we auctioned off another spot in a Direwolf20 episode. So, thank you for the potato, sir. So yeah, he did a good job. He donated, a good chunk of money to get on and hang out. So all his donation went to the Able Gamers charity during the Minethon Marathon. So thank you very much, Okixer, for helping out with that charity.
No problem.
Cool. So what did you want to work on today in today's episode? I'll let you kind of pick what we should do. I had an idea if you don't have any ideas, but if you have anything in particular you'd like to do, let me know.
You first.
Well, I wanted to play around with sync and make some clones because last episode, which you don't know because it's not publicly released yet, I started working on getting some end stones. So to that end, I found myself an end portal and would like to head over to the end and get some end stone. But I want to be super careful about this. So I'm trying to avoid angering the Enderman. I want to head over there as a sync clone. I'm gonna, not go over in any, power armor or anything, but at the same time, I don't want to accidentally die over there and then run into a problem. So what I'm thinking is if we had a sync clone, we could kind of go over there, without any armor on, without any weapons, maybe just a, pickaxe and maybe even a basic hammer or something, collect a bunch of end stone and hopefully leave before we cause any problems with those guys. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. So let's take a look at sync, because sync is a really cool mod that I want to do some cool stuff with. So there's really two main items that you need to get with sync. There's the shell constructor and the shell storage, and they're both created using a sync core. And this sync core's own purpose is really just for crafting, so there's really nothing fancy you can do with it outside of crafting stuff. So I should probably teach my AE system how to make this thing. I think we have a decent number of emeralds, and by the way, you can help yourself to anything you want in the AE system here. I'm just going to do a quick sync core setup here so that we know how to go ahead and get this shell constructor. I don't even think I need to teach it the shell constructor itself, but I do want to teach it how to make the core. So let's encode that dude. All this stuff should be cool. I might already know how to make a block of redstone, maybe? I don't know if the system knows how to make a block of redstone or lapis, so I should probably teach it. And the only other thing I'm really going to have to teach it how to make is a daylight sensor. So for that, I'm going to want to get some wooden slabs. So what's it like getting to hang out for a little bit and see some things that you haven't seen public yet? Because I've, usually record a few episodes in advance.
Kinda neat.
Yeah? It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
I've been working on... What's that?
Help.
Where'd you go? Ah! You should probably have some form of flight, huh?
Yes.
Let's see. There you go. That should allow you to get up there. I don't know if I have anything in the A system that's already made. There might be some kind of flight mechanic in there. If there is, you can help yourself. Alright, so that should be everything I need to make a sync core. Let's see if it has any problem doing that. Nah, it doesn't look like it will. Nice. Alright, so then the only other thing I might want to teach it is how to make a sync shell. So sync shells you're going to want multiples of, but sync constructors you really only need one in my opinion. So sync constructor we'll just craft one and go with. Sync core, or sync shell I mean, you probably want to go ahead and do that. And then we'll also teach it how to make you, because I don't know if you know how to make that. So let's get a constructor and a shell going. I'm going to steal the A system from you for a second.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and craft 4 of these things. So have you played with sync much?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know if any carpet will work here for this, but we're going to find out. Luckily, I just taught this thing how to work with daylight sensors. Nope. Alright, let's get some wool then. Alright, so I'm getting a couple treadmills. You don't really need the treadmills, but it's pretty much the funniest thing you're going to see all day. So we're going to do the treadmill thing first, and then we'll go with something a little bit different. So you know what? I need to go get something back in the overworld real quick. So let's come back here in a minute, and then we'll get ready to set up our sync shell constructor. And meanwhile, O'Kixer will get himself, it looks like, a jetpack. Alright guys, we're back. How do you like my energy change thing, by the way? This is telling you the change in energy inside the energy cell over a course of, I think I made it 5 seconds? Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it basically helps you out to see what your net change is, so that when I was recording and doing the bit with hooking up my nuclear reactor to the energy cell, I had it so that I could see the difference that it was making. Alright, so what I think I want to have here is a shell constructor. And the first thing we're going to do is set up treadmills, and then we're going to change it up and do something a little bit different. Now, treadmills are awesome because you can actually power the shell constructor with the energy created by treadmills. And what do you want to have run on the treadmill? Do you want to run on the treadmill, O'Kixer?
Sure.
Alright, well, if I want to get this shell constructor running, I just need to right-click, and that's going to cause a little bit of damage for me. I don't know if you can run on it, can you?
No.
Oh, alright. Then we're going to have to use the proper method. Pigs. Get on there, buddy. Go, piggy, go. Come on, get on the treadmill. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to encourage them to run on a treadmill, but they'll do it. There we go. Look at them go. And this is actually slowly but surely powering the shell constructor. Luckily, though, shell constructors can also accept RF. So for that purpose, we're going to hook in here and hook up some power. In fact, you know what? I want to break this for a second because I want to be here for this, because my second favorite part of this is watching the shell get built. I'm probably not going to leave the pigs there, by the way. I just wanted to see it because it cracks me up every time. And if I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you also won the auction for Soren's competition thingy, didn't you?
I did.
Nice. So Soren auctioned off. So normally I call this Soren for a day, right? So you get to come on, be Soren for a day, be the sidekick, hang out, play on the server with me, etc., etc. Soren auctioned off Direwolf for a day. So you're going to be hanging out with Soren for a day in the near future and hanging out with him and doing some crazy stuff. I think for a big, long stream, right?
6 to 8 hour.
Oh my goodness. I don't even want to play that long. You should ask him if you have to play that long. Hopefully not. Alright, so let's get this thing, which is currently slowly but surely building, run a little bit faster. Now we're talking. Power's coming in. Cool. So we can cover everything up here, make this look fancy. And we'll probably get rid of the pigs, unfortunately, because even though they're funny and hilarious, we don't really need them here. See you later, pigs. And the Direwolf 20 clone is being built. Here, you can have that treadmill too. The best part is at the very end, like once your character has been built, it paints your skin on and it looks really cool. Here it comes. It's a Dire clone. You're welcome to create a clone too if you want. So as far as I know, you're going to need to have a sync shell storage in order to access this clone. I don't think there's any other way to get access to him short of dying, which I don't think is a good method. And they're also going to need some redstone signals applied, so I'm going to go get those applied ahead of time by way of levers. So I'm thinking like one here. This might be good. Probably have one here too. This guy's actually in my way under here, so I might need to figure out how I want to fix that. Maybe just skip a line. So 2, skip 2. Okay. So you'll see here, once we apply the redstone signal, these chambers, and I'll fix the cabling in a bit, and have a 5th chamber in the middle. Once I apply the redstone signal, they should get a green light. Is that correct, O'Kixer?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Hooray, they're all green lit, which means they've got the redstone signal they need in order to activate. So, how do we switch over to our different shell? No problem. Just walk into the shell chamber, choose the shell you want to sync to, and away we go. Hey buddy, how's it going?
Hey.
So you'll notice I'm in a completely new body. Nothing has transferred over, except I think because of the way Tinkers handles it, your red heart canisters transfer over with you. I imagine that's probably not totally intended, but probably just the way Tinkers works. So I've got a clone. And now if I want, I can make another clone. Go! Would you like a clone, O'Kixer?
Oh yes.
Okay, good. You could even leave them here forever if you want.
Ooh.
So I think what I'm going to do is actually make a bit of armor. I'm going to make some iron armor. Specifically for this clone. Like, he's not going to need anything, like, too fancy. He's just going to be, his purpose is, I'm going into the end, I want to get some end stone. I mean, I could make diamond armor if I really wanted to, but it really doesn't matter. Now, I'm only going to bring, should I bring a sword? Like, should I be that risky? Part of me feels like maybe I shouldn't bring a sword, but maybe I should just in case, like only for defensive purposes. And I'm going to bring a stack of cobble too, because I always like to have some cobble on me. Oops. So we'll get a stack of cobble. I don't think I need a shovel. I'll grab some torches though, just in case. Hey, my other clone's ready. Away I go. So I'll get this clone out of the constructor for you so you can make one too. And I'm actually going to sync back to my constructor with the iron guy. Cool. There we go. Here comes O-Kixers. And I'm actually thinking I might want to actually bring a couple of shell constructors over there with us. So I'm actually going to craft 2 more of these. We can bring them to the end, and then we can actually, anytime we want to go to the end, just, jump into our sync shell and teleport over there that way. At least that's the plan. Nice. Away O-Kixer goes. Welcome back.
Hey.
Now, you know what I should do is I should probably bring some food, too. I'll just cook up another stack of potatoes for us. Alright, so, item check. I've got a pickaxe, I've got a little bit of armor, so nothing too crazy. Like, I don't want the Endermen to think I'm there to fight them, but I don't want them to get the jump on me either. We've got the torches, we've got some sync shell storage and some levers. I think we'll be alright. I don't really know. Oh, you know what we should do? We should make a couple of link books. Hopefully this thing knows how to make... No. Okay.
Drop something.
Did I? Oh, probably that bottle, that glass bottle I had on me. I'm in the same situation you were in. Yeah, what I'm thinking we should do is, real quick, just make sure that we have a link book with us, so that if we do run into any problems, we can link out of there. Because there's really no way to get out of the end if you don't have a link book with you.
You could kill the dragon.
We could, but I don't want to anger the Enderman. I'm pretty sure if we kill the dragon, they'll be a little upset with us.
Probably.
Alright, I'll make you a link book real quick. Boy, I totally missed my awesome power armor. I'm going to make actually 3 of them. 1 for me and you to carry, and 1 to place in the world there. And hopefully the dragon doesn't fly through and destroy our sync shell storage, because that would not be fun. Alright. You ready to head to the end?
I'm ready.
Alright, so I will set these 3 for here. You can have 1. There you go, sir. And let's go. So it's this book here in between the chest and the assembly table. Oh, you know what? I think I need to grab one more thing, because I don't think I filled this in yet. Yeah, I need to get 3 more of those Eyes of Ender. I'll be right back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need more blaze rods. Come on. There we go. Alright, on my way. Ideally, I might try and build a little base here, but I also don't want to have the end dragon just, destroying it. Alright, so we have sync shell storage, we've got linking books, we don't have anything terribly important on us, so if we do die, we're not going to lose anything of real concern. You ready to go? Oh, thank you, sir. Do you have food?
Yeah.
Okay. In I go. World is generating. Alright, we made it. Looks like it generated us in a pretty weird area. I do see an ender dragon way up there too. Alright, let's deposit our sink shell storage. I'm thinking something like this, and the lever right in the middle. So now we can get out of here if we want. And I'll also, you know what I should have brought with us is a book stand. I didn't bring any wood. Whoops. That's okay. Figure something out. I could always sink back, or I could just use one of these books. Here, I'll use the book, head back to the base, and then, yeah. You know what I'm also going to bring with me is an unlinked book. So here, you can pick that unlinked book up with you, and I will get another unlinked book to bring with us, and that way we can link back whenever we want, if we want to link instead of sync. Just because. Okay, got the unlinked book. Oh, we want book stands too. How you doing over there? Are they giving you any trouble?
Yes!
Like how all of a sudden you're like, yes, very much so.
The dragon came.
Oh, did he? Okay. Fair enough. Are you alright?
No!
No? I have kind of an idea, but I don't know if it'll really total. Oh, wow. Hello there. How did you survive that? Alright.
Watch out!
Ah! I'm hiding. Where'd you go? Oh my. Hello. Oh yeah, you've got your jetpack. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try and get a staircase or something to get down here. Actually, you can fly, so. Ah, I'm falling into the void now. I was totally holding shift, for the record. This is why I didn't want to have a problem. Yeah, for the record, I was holding shift. All right, guys, I'll come back. If you can get us a stairway that gets up and down into that area, Kixer, I will come back and meet you there in a moment.
Already working on it.
Thank you. All right, buddy, I'm on my way back. I see our sink shell got destroyed again. Yeah, we're going to probably want to be a little bit careful about the sink shells. Maybe we'll have to play with having one of them here later. Alright, I just want a bunch of end stones, so... Oh, you know what else I want to do is relink. I think I lost the link book that I had that led here. Alright guys, we'll be back in a minute once we do a little bit of digging. Alright, okay, so I think we've got enough end stone for now. You ready to head back?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright guys, one of the reasons I wanted to get this nifty endstone stuff is because I want to make some sky blocks. Sky blocks are really neat. In order to craft them though, you need an endstone. So I have some ender pearls, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and flip on... Oh, thank you, sir. You know what I should do is I should sync back to my actual guy. So let's put all this stuff away. Everything that's in here doesn't need to be on this character anymore. I'll keep the armor. Well, you know what? I'll keep the tools and stuff too. So there we go. I just swapped out, and I'm back in my power suit. Nice. Yeah, as soon as I'm used to being able to run really fast and jump and fly, and then I can't anymore. Oh, terrible. Alright, so let's teach our system here how to make this real quick. Oh, it's a space. Alright. Pretty sure this guy knows already how to make torches. If not, eh. There we go. So what I would like to do, I'm thinking, Kixer, tell me what you think about this. So regular sky stone or sky blocks revert to the sky texture. So it pretty much displays what you would be seeing if you were looking up at the sky. Inverted ones work without a redstone signal, so that's really cool. So for example, if I were to place these guys like that, it's pretty much the exact texture that you would normally see if looking up at the sky. So you might be saying like, hey, where's the coolness in that? Well, one thing that you could do is actually place it on the ceiling of a room, like this. And you'll note that you actually see like the sun through the sky texture like that. Pretty cool, right? So I'm thinking I might use this to build the roof of this room. And then maybe wind up having, or maybe the floor, and have a room above it for maybe my Ars Magica area. And have like a different cool looking room for Ars Magica. What do you think?
Sounds neat.
Alright, cool. Alright guys, we'll be back in a minute. Let me get situated. I'm going to request that this auto system craft a few more of these inverted sky blocks. And we'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. Okay, sir, I've got some inverted sky blocks ready for us. I'm thinking I'm going to put them in this room over here if you want to come check it out and see what it'll look like. What I'm thinking is it'll look really cool because we'll have like, it'll look like it's a room down there, but it's really not. Where you at, okay, sir? Hello? Did you disconnect? Can you hear me? Is your microphone broken? Where you at? Oh, there you are. Checking out the nuclear reactor, huh? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I thought I did a pretty good job with it. It's really balanced. It's pretty much guaranteed not to blow up. I mean, there's nothing you can really do to cause it to blow up because of this. Hey, what are you doing?
This will not be tolerated.
Enderman, what are you doing?
This is war.
What?
You're gonna pay for
What do you do to my reactor? Whoa, dude. That Enderman blew up my reactor.
My free.
What are you doing? Hey, get off of there.
No.
Spawner off. Dude. Oh, Kixer, why did you do this to me?
I'm not a Kixer. I'm a clone.
Did the Enderman capture the real Okixer?
Yes. You will never see him again.
No. Get back here, you. Flying Enderman? This cannot be tolerated. Direwolf is not amused. Where'd he go? Get back here. I saw that. Sneaky, sneaky Enderman. I thought we had a peace. Haha.
Oh.
Alright guys, looks to me like the Enderman captured the real Okixer, and I have to go figure out what happened to him. Hopefully, he's around somewhere in the end. Unfortunately though, I think we're going to have to wait till next episode. I think the Endermen have just started a war. Alright guys, for now, Direwolf20 signing off. We'll be back next time to avenge the death of Okixer. Take it easy.